should aspire and hope, believe that it's great, and bring that vision to life and dream big while you can. You should aspire, yeah. Let's go.
Tonight's spotlight is the Culinary Fight Night. Hosted in Atlanta's Lucky Food Lounge, the house was packed, attracting both celebrity judges as well as a large number of patrons eager to indulge in the night's creations. Culinary Fight Night highlights the talents of local chefs while fundraising for selected local charities. Two culinary teams go head-to-head in an effort to attain the competition's grand prize at the end of the night. Final approval from the celebrity judging panel and from the audience. The atmosphere is filled with the sponsored signature cocktails and incredible cuisine. Our special correspondent, T. Monet, was able to catch up with two of the celebrity judges for the evening: NBA TV color analyst, Rashawn Ali, and the multifaceted Ben Herrera.
I am here with the wonderful and beautiful Rashawn Ali. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm awesome.
Good,
you
good,
look
good.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much. I
Really,
appreciate
really
it.
do.
Thank you.
So how did you come about to being a judge on the show?
Well, I think that the good folks from the Culinary Fight Fest reached out to my publicist, Monica Coleman. Got to give her a plug.
Okay.
M320 Consulting.
Okay.
And to let me know or to inform me about this particular event that will benefit a young man tonight. So I was more than willing to be a part of it, and it's I love to eat too.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
a
And I was
foodie.
like, you look so good. I'm like,
Thank
do you
you.
eat?
No, I eat a lot, and that hence
Really?
the reason I run a lot so that I can balance it out. I love to eat, and I always look
Wow.
at shows
Okay.
on the Food Network
Yeah.
and that kind of thing, and the Top Chef and all that. And I always want to be the lady in that, the real pretty Indian lady. I don't know what she is,
Yeah,
but she's
I know,
really
I know.
beautiful.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I want to be her. And she's like, she's slim, but she gets to eat all that food.
Exactly.
I want to like just let me get a taste of what that's like. So I was more than willing to be a part of this. It's I'm ready to eat.
Okay, so you say you love to eat, but can
Yes.
you cook?
I actually can cook.
Really?
You can ask my husband, my family, all my
Okay.
friends. Yeah, I really can cook. I go from the southern traditionals
Okay.
to the contemporary kind of gourmet thing. It's like
Wow.
it's I'm one of those people that like to experiment, but I will get some collard greens in there and some macaroni and
Okay.
cheese and fried chicken and all that stuff.
Like all the good
that,
trimmings,
all
the
that,
trimmings.
and then top it off on a Tuesday with some Thai chicken, Thai curry chicken or something like that.
So you're
yeah.
very diverse.
Very diverse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what is your favorite food?
I love seafood of
Really?
any types.
Okay.
You know, I'm a real big sushi eater, but I love seafood. Last night I baked some salmon with some asparagus, and I could probably eat seafood every single day.
Yeah.
So I love seafood. You know, I love my vegetables as well, but seafood for my protein, that'll always win.
Always hit the spot.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So tell us about some things you have coming up. What kind of projects you have coming up?
Well, currently I'm on NBA TV.
Okay.
On a show called Game Time. I'm the social media liaison, so we're covering the playoffs. I'm the relief because the guys are always at the desk. They're like, hey, you know, da 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 da, and you know that outside shot and blah blah blah. Let's send it over to Rashawn Ali to see what's going on Twitter, and they'll say, hey, T. Monet said that what's the name shouldn't have made that shot. What do you guys think about that? So I bring a little.
Okay.
I bring some estrogen.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
And I bring a little banter that is well needed, and you know, I bring a little color and a little life. So it's good. I'm really
Well,
enjoying it.
congratulations on that new move.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So you want to tell us how can we reach you? How can we, you know, Twitter is so popular. So how
Twitter
can
is
we
very
follow you?
popular.
Like, follow you? What's your Twitter name?
I'm pretty good on Twitter. Very bad at Facebook.
Okay.
I got a lot of people mad at me on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter, I'm much better at Rashawn Ali. That's RASHANALI.
Okay.
And you can always see my website, RashawnAli.net. So I'm pretty active on there. I blog every once in a while. You know, I try to get a nice blog entry once a week or so. So on different things. So I'm doing a lot. I have my nonprofit, Sporty Girls, in which we encourage minority girls to swim, play golf, tennis, and soccer.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes, we put on camps every summer for girls who are really serious about these sports and can think that they can make it to the next level. I went to college on a swimming scholarship, so I have a passion for the sports.
That's where you get that body from, that swimming body.
Well, it did help.
Right.
Because I started swimming competitively when I was 5 years old.
Wow.
And then I went on to college. So I do believe the muscle memory is there. So, but I hate swimming now. That's why I picked up running.
Wow, that's interesting.
So running is my new thing. We actually have a group of women who we're all 30 plus, all in our careers and families. But we have a group called Pretty Girls Run. We do different 5Ks. All of us just recently finished the half marathon, the Publix half marathon. So we run and just stay active and I'm just having fun. I am totally free in my life.
You look like you're free.
Thank you. Thank you. I just feel so good because I know that I'm doing God's work.
Yeah.
And every time that I walk out and when I wake up in the morning, I say, God, whatever I do today, just allow people to see the God in me. So, and then Oprah, I'm using one of Oprah's, one of her cliches or one of her mantras, as I would say. She says, keep on using me until you use me up. She says that's what she wakes up.
That's a song.
Yeah, I know. Gotta keep on using me until you use me up. Yeah. So I use that too because I want to be used. I want to, when I get to heaven's gates, I want him to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. So that's what I'm on right now.
Well, you're doing a good job. I just appreciate you talking to Aspire On magazine. And then you added the beautiful and fabulous Miss Rashawn Ali. Don't forget to follow her on Twitter.
Yes.
And look up all her upcoming projects. And there we go.
And you keep doing your thing. You hear me?
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
All right.
There you go. She told me to do it, so
That's
I'm doing
right.
it. All right.
That's
all right.
right.
So that's T Monet here with Rashawn Ali. Until next time, guys. Take care. I am here with a beautiful and talented Brett Herrera.
Oh,
how you doing, Miss Brett?
I'm good and hungry. I've been working up an appetite to be here, so I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for agreeing to be interviewed by us.
Absolutely.
Quick question for you. So how did you come to be a celebrity judge here?
Oh boy, I'm a private chef and I write about food when I'm not cooking for my clients.
Okay.
And I've cooked for some pretty cool people and I absolutely love to eat. And
wow, and that's surprising. Look how little you
I
are.
know, it's crazy. I hide it well. I do have a tremendous appetite, I have to say, which is really odd.
Okay.
But they asked me to come and be a judge a couple of months ago, and I was like, sure. I mean, what an opportunity to be able to eat other people's food.
Oh, definitely, especially since you're a chef.
Yeah, so it's. I think that my perspective, and maybe a few other judges, will have a different take on it because we're looking for things that the average taster may not be looking for or seeing. So that'll be the fun
Tell me,
part.
what is your favorite food? Or what is your favorite? First, 2 questions. What is your favorite thing to cook?
Oh my God, my favorite thing to cook. If I were to answer you with a cliche response, it would be flan because that's the signature dessert that I make for everybody, and that's the namesake of my personal or private chef business, Flamboyant Eats.
Okay. And there's at flamboyanteats.com.
Yep, flamboyanteats.com. And that's a wordplay on flamboyant and the Latin dessert flan. But my best and most favorite food to cook, cuisine-wise, it would be Cuban because that's what I am and that's what I know best, and I really put my heart and soul and passion into that. But I think oxtail is my favorite to actually cook. Oxtail and any kind of bean, because it's not everybody knows how to make beans and not everybody likes to eat oxtail and is a little intimidated because it's a refined cut, but I really enjoy preparing that.
Now, if you had a choice, who would be a big time celebrity or a favorite person that you would love to cook for that you haven't already cooked for?
I'd love to cook for Will Smith.
Really?
Random. I have no idea why. I've never even thought about it, but his name came to mind just now.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think that he would be fun to just kind of... Yeah. I think he's enamored with the Latin culture. I don't know.
Yeah.
With the Latin culture, and I think he and Jada would just be fun to just kind of hang around with and just cook for and just kind of kick it back. And she's from Baltimore. I'm from the DC area, so...
What would you cook? What do you think you would cook?
Ooh, God. I would do a straight Cuban meal. Straight Cuban. I might kick it up a notch and really refine it and do gourmet. But there would be some platanitos, some fried green plantain or sweet plantain.
Those are good.
Oh, those are awesome. I might hit them up with the oxtail. some flan. I don't know what flavor. Maybe a Grand Marnier or a lemon basil. I don't know.
Oh, lemon basil.
Lemon basil. Yeah, I think I might do that one this week. But
okay, can I come?
Yeah, you can absolutely come.
You see that? I have it on camera. She's gonna invite
absolutely.
me over.
You are more than welcome to come
lemon
over.
Basil. I am tasting it.
Yeah, I think my favorite flan is pumpkin spice, and I do that in the fall time. That one's
good.
really, really good.
Okay.
It beats out any pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie. It beats out all those traditional Southern pies, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also tell me about, you say you're a singer too? Like you're a jack of all trades, and I read her bio. I was just impressed. So singer, personal private chef.
They would say, "Are you a Jamaican?" And it's actually funny because my grandfather, my paternal grandfather, is Jamaican. Yeah, I was classically trained on the cello as a child. I was classically trained vocally as well. And that's what actually brought me to Atlanta, was to really pursue this glamorous singing career. And as soon as I got here, I was singing a lot. I toured overseas in Spain. I did a couple spots here in Atlanta. I've worked with Ken Ford, the electric violinist.
Yes, I'm very familiar with him.
He had one of my songs in his last album that I wrote, which got some really good airplay, which I was excited about. My vocals weren't on it; was just the instrumental track that I had produced, and the cello. But it's kind of taken a back seat because the culinary and other things have just kind of taken off unexpectedly. I am back in the studio. I just haven't really put that out there because I'm not. I haven't completed my project yet. But
well, we're going to be looking out for it.
Yes,
though, right?
thank you. Yeah, I would love to finish this album in the next year and a half.
Being a jack of all trades, sometimes
it's really
hard.
difficult.
Yeah,
really
because you
is.
have so many talents.
And I'm passionate about everything that I do, and so it's a double-edged sword. It's one of those things where it's just like some people are like, B, just focus on one, but I love everything that I do, and God gave me talent, so why not use them? Use them all.
Tell me a little bit about your upcoming projects that you have. Like, what do you want us to know about Bren?
What is Bren doing?
Yes.
I'm going to Paris for a while to just kind of explore another culture. I travel a lot for my job. I'm a food and travel writer, so I get to travel the country and even the States and interview other chefs and interview boutique owners and spend time with them and kind of get to see what they're doing. So I want to go to Paris because I have this awesome opportunity to spend some time in the heart of Paris and just kind of stage with different chefs, interview people, interview street foodies, interview fashionistas, and just kind of really get into the vibe of Parisian life. That's a personal thing that I'm doing. That's nothing work-wise. I'm involved in a really awesome non-profit project called Nudie Foodies.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys can use your imagination, Nudie Foodies. It's a cookbook with 12 to 15 chefs and bloggers nationwide, or internationally actually. And the book proceeds go to a charity for Japan tsunami relief. So we're kind of bearing a little bit with one of our recipes. So that's a big project that I'm working on, and we're getting a lot of national attention and buzz for that.
Wow, that sounds like a big project.
It is
and
a big
fun
project.
Too. Yeah, fun to connect with other.
Well, the tricky thing about that project was that I'm not an exhibitionist in the flesh sense of the word, and so I had to share some of me in front of a photographer, and a really great photographer. I can't say who he is yet, but it was a little intimidating initially, but it was really great to see the final product and say, wow, I'm really doing this.
So you were just.
I was
just birthday suited out.
Almost birthday suited out. And I cried after the fact because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But it's for a great cause, and 100% of the proceeds of the book are going to a charity for Japan relief, and I'm really excited about it. So the book is in production now, and it's called Nudie Foodies.
Wow,
Food
that
bloggers,
sounds awesome. Okay, we'll
Peel
definitely look out for that.
Japan. And then I've got some things with Black Enterprise that
tell me about that.
Yeah, they reached out to me, and they've been following my food blog, and they want to feature me. And we did a super long interview, and I'm so excited. So thank you, Black Enterprise, for that. I think it runs next month.
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. But a feature on just being a Black blogger, small business owner that's really doing wonderful things. So I'm really excited about that feature. And then locally, the AJC, I think it's coming up this week, a fashion feature on me as a fashionista here in the city. So
I mean, you are just...
It's fun.
That is just fabulous and awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you. I
Tell the people how they can reach out to you on your mini venues. Are you on Twitter?
Yes, I'm a huge Twitter. I'm surprised I haven't gone to Twitter jail yet, but I'm at Bren Herrera. Very simple. That's where I share all things travel, food, fashion, philanthropy, charity. Everything, yes.
Kind of grab it.
At Bren Herrera. And then if you want to follow Flamboyant Eats on Twitter, that's just strictly food. And then, of course, my website, flamboyanteats.com, which is FLAN buoyanteats.com and BrentHerrera.com, which is my portfolio site. So yeah.
Wow. Well, there you have it, the beautiful Brent Herrera,
You're so
jack of
sweet.
all trades. We just appreciate you for coming to speak with us. Please follow her, all of her upcoming projects that she has, and check out her on Black Enterprise. There's a lot going on. So we're signing off with T. Monet. Thank you for joining.
For more information on Culinary Fight Night and any associated content, to include full interviews, log on to AspireOnlineMagazine.com.
You should aspire and hope, believe that it's great, and bring that vision to life and dream big while you can.